It's funny, I spoke to some children this week, and some of them went to the Madonna concert. Miss, I lost my voice. I screamed her name so loud. I was standing up, and I never sat down for that $250 seat. Usain Bolt sprinted with his laces undone and hit his chest. He took a stand. And how many of us were, wow. That basketball team made that three-pointer. You took a stand. At a baseball game, how many of us would do the wave automatically, not even think about it? Taking a stand. Barack Obama, how many of us take a stand? When I say take, I would like you guys to say a stand. Or I might give you the hand movement to say take a stand. Feeling at my lowest point, thinking life it has no point, tired of always trying hard, 'cause the ones who don't, they go so far. Forces keep pulling me down, pushing me far from my crown. Worst thing is, sometimes it's man that will make you try to understand. They tell me to take a stand. Carrying a cross across my chest, tattooed scriptures on pecs and biceps, picture of Jesus on backs and nailed hanging in rooms of rest. Is that taking a? Going to church in your Sabbath best, on your wrist you have what would Jesus do bracelets. Sending friend Christian emails that threaten them that if they don't forward in 10 minutes they will have bad luck. Is that taking a? Bumper stickers that say Jesus is coming, Jesus is your homeboy, I'm told by your t-shirt printings, or Jesus pieces, also defined as a rope chain with a Jesus pendant, or that high caliber gun with jewel engravings. Is that taking a? This is so confusing. Working on the day that is said to be the one of rest. Instead of the pews, you're in that b-ball tournament. We're not sitting at the welcome table exchanging our blessings. Rather, we are at Harvey's or Domino's getting spiritual indigestion. We fall down. Browsing on the internet on sites that we should never visit. Constantly on high five, uploading pics in a pose that no one should know that you're a child of his. On Facebook, our network knows our status while God awaits for us so he can become more than a guest, but an inhabitant. Telling our lives on MySpace when we should be on his space. We treat him like a virus trying to eradicate his booming voice to a whisper by blasting the off tracks from MP3s and 4s, losing track of real verses like 1 John 3 verse 4.
Whoever committed sin also committed lawlessness, and sin is lawlessness. Take a stand.
Take. Blinded from the signs of times because we're zoned into that video game while keeping our eyes on the score and time trying to get to that next level before it's game over. They tell us to take a stand. Take a stand. Take a stand for your gender, for your brother, for your culture, even your color. More power to you. Take a stand for your sexuality. Rep your hood in your city, country, and take a stand for society. They say stand for poverty, stand for peace, stand for your sanity, and even being green and animal friendly. All this and politics to tell you take a stand for who you believe in. Vote so they can keep their promises. Seas of lies, evil with tides, covering the distractions and indirectly persecuting for our beliefs. We cannot incorporate our Lord in our lives openly. In the corporate world, they have demoted Christ. His name only called in vain on the tongues of those who lost their stocked investments. When do you take a? Bus driver wearing jeans, teachers skipping school, students in self-detainment, roadblocks from First Nations, some standing on bridges to get attention, policemen in red caps and army fatigues to disturb the peace. At war? No, they are taking a. In hospitals, chapels are places for rendezvous. In hotels, a Bible is just like the furnishings in the room. In schools, we no longer pray. They even stopped teaching moral religion and call it moral instruction, which now is pending to have another title to encumber this confusing concepts. Now we don't even compromise. We sit down when it comes to him, knees buckling. How do I take? Our beliefs bend in the eyes of Christ. They tell us if we speak his name, it's not ethically or morally right. Legal systems swear on his name. Once they wrest the Bible, they flip the tongue and deceive. They judge doing the very good thing that only he can do. In God we trust is on our money, the money we slave for, the money we save for, the ones who tell you the more you have, the more you are, but when you fall into another tax bracket, you fall in debt. And you fall down asking God for a loan. He had extended his hand all along for you to take his gift everlasting, which no fees, but just interest to your heart. I never thought I'll find myself here feeling fair when I want to run away, no one to extend a hand to help me stand. Easier to do for mankind who is not so kind. When I was at my lowest, no one to pick me up, I cried, consumed by weakness. Then he embraced me with endless love, and I heard him say, take, take, take.